What's up, YouTube? Back again with another haircut tutorial. In today's tutorial, we're finna learn how to do a lineup with enhancements. So y'all stay tuned and watch how I properly do my lineups. So first things first, before I do anything, I comb out the hairs with my comb, making sure everything's combed out so you can actually cut through the hair. Get everything to lay down properly. Then I'm gonna come in with my Babyless Low Pro FX snaps with a blue FX blade on it. Like I said before, in my opinion, this is the best blade in the market. So you're gonna start off by lining up the neck hair, gently tapping, because the back of the neck is very sensitive. So you don't want to leave them redness or scars back there. So as you go, just gently tap along the neckline. Then when you come around the ear, you would just use the corner of the trimmer blade, using the same technique, just gently tapping as you go, not pressing down too hard. And what you do to one side, you gotta do to the other. So I'm gonna speed up this process, and I'll catch y'all in the next clip. So when it comes to lining up your client, I like to comb out the hairline. So my client, he has a double tape. So I comb out the front of his hairs, and then I come in with my Babyless Low Pro with a 1-guard clipper all the way closed and start debulking that front taper. Now that I finished debulking my client's hairline, I'm going to recline him back and start applying some shaving cream to his hairline. As you can tell, when using shaving cream, you don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. As you can see right here, I only put a little bit on my hand, but a lot does come out. So be careful when using shaving cream. So I'm just going to apply it to his hairline, making sure it's applied into his hairline evenly. Make sure all of it's covered up. Then I'm going to come in with my hot towel and apply it to his hairline. Had that boy cooking under there for a little minute. Then I'm gonna come in with my massager. This is not necessary, but if you book an appointment with me, you're gonna get this type of service. Like, who wouldn't want a massage? Why can't a haircut? I feel like everybody wants that. So after you massage for a little bit, you're gonna clean up the rest of the shaving cream residue off your client's hairline, making sure you get all of it up. As you can see, y'all watch this shot real quick. Yeah, y'all boys ain't know I used to hoop before I picked up the clippers. So after you do that, just gonna pick them back up. Now I'm finna brush my client's hairline down so I can get a clear visual of what I'm working with. As you can see, then I'm finna come in with my alcohol and put it on the alcohol pad, just wiping his hairline. Cause just because you use the shaving cream, don't mean it's not no more dirt build up in there. So with the alcohol, it still cleans the forehead as well. And it's getting cold outside, so it helps close the pores as well, so they won't get sick and stuff. Then I'm gonna come in with my Monster holding spray and spray it on my client's hairline. As you can see, I love this holding spray. Like, it actually lays the hairs down, so you can actually give that crispy line up, and it also give that ash line as well. Now I'm gonna come in with my brush and my blow dryer and start brushing my hairline, my client's hairline, down, so everything can lay down perfectly before I start actually lining him up. Now I'm finna come in with the same trimmers I used to line up his neckline. When I start my lineup, I start with the vertical bars first. While doing this, it tells you how far you gotta go into the lineup so you won't push them back, if that makes sense. So I always start with the vertical bars. You see, What I'm talking about, I give off that ash line, so you can actually see the lineup. Like, for some reason, I like that ash line. I don't know, it grew on me. At first, I ain't like it, but as I started cutting more, I was like, yeah, the ash line really, like, that's really hard, in my opinion. So now I'm just lining up the other vertical bars before I actually start lining him up. So I like to start in the middle of the hairline, working my way to the left, to the right. As you can see, just gently tapping because the hairline is very sensitive. So you don't want to press down too hard or give it too much pressure. You just want to just tap. Because with this blade, just barely tapping, as you can see, making that hairline pop already. Making sure everything's even, symmetrical. Always use your mirror when lining up, because it actually, the mirror never lies. Like, it will let you know if you're crooked or one side's higher than the other. So always use your mirror. And then, like, in the corner, you got to be careful as well, so you won't push it back, because it's going to be little tiny hairs in the corner to give off that 90-degree angle. So when you're in the corner, don't just tap and drag. Like, just tap and drag. I'm lining up the vertical bars once again. Like, that lineup is already looking crispy, and I ain't even do the other side yet. So I'm just making sure everything looks good, gently tapping as I go. When line up the C cup, I always start at the top. I always set a guideline at the top, and I always set a guideline at the bottom, so you get a clear visual on where to connect the C cup. As you can see, just gently tapping, and just let everything else connect as you go. And that's how you do a C cup as well. I'm giving y'all 2 tutorials in one. I'm teaching you how to do a C cup and how to do a lineup. Now that you finish lining up your client, I'm gonna come in with my flow enhancements. As you can see, in my opinion, this is the best enhancements. Like, you can sweat, get in the pool, take a shower, it's still gonna stay on your head. Like, this is the best enhancements in the game right now. So when doing enhancements, I like to bounce it off the card onto the hair. As you can see, so you don't need to spray too much, just spray enough where you enhance the hairline. And then do the same with the C cup. Just crispy. Like, my client didn't even need enhancements, but he requested it, so I'm giving him what he requested. Like, you can already see what them enhancements is doing to my client right now. So crispy. Now, once I finished applying the enhancements to my client hairline, I'm going to come back in with some more holding spray to lock them enhancements in, and to also, when I use my fibers. So the fibers I use is Black Ice, Magic Fibers, Black. With using fibers, it gives off that natural look to the hairline instead of just going straight enhancements, because when you use enhancements, it gives off that shiny look, like it gives off enhancements. But with the fibers, it blend everything in to make it give off a natural look. So now, after you finish applying the fibers, I'm gonna come back in with my trimmers to line all that back up so everything will look smooth. Once you finish that, I'm going to come in with my tan pencil and go across my client's hairline. When using a tan pencil, you don't want to press down too hard because you don't want the pencil line to be too bold. So I just use the tip of the pencil and I just drag along my client hairline. And then with the ash line of the lineup, it also, like, you could just trace that if that can help as well. That's why I like the ash line, because you could just trace the pencil across the ash line. Now, after you finish the pencil line, I'm going to come in with my level 3 oil sheen spray. With this, I will spray it on the pencil line, so when I go back over the pencil line, it will blend out perfectly instead of leaving that bold pencil line as you see right now. Then, after you finish spraying that, I'm going to come in with my duster to wipe off all the excess spray. Then I'm going to come in with my Low Pro FX with a Rose FX blade on it. For some reason, this blade always gets that pencil line blended out so perfectly for me. I don't know why, but it just does. Instead of using my other trimmers that I have, I just use this one just for pencil. Now, once I finish blending out my pencil line, I will come in and razor my client's hairline. With using the razor, you gotta be gentle with it because you don't want to cut them, you don't want to leave them scars, you don't want to do nothing. So when using a razor, you want to pull the skin forward and drag the razor gently. Don't drag too hard, just go ease across the hairline. And once I finish razoring, I'm going to come back in with my duster and clean up all the razor residue that was left on my client. And there you have it. That's how you do a lineup with enhancements. You can see my client checking it out. He like it. Then after I do that, I'm going to come in with my level 3 aftershave cologne. And I'm going to apply it to my client's hairline as well. And then I'm going to come in with my blow dryer to lock the dry up that spray. So if you need any more tutorials, please like and comment and subscribe.